There is a looming tension in Azimio after cracks starts emerging on the management of coalition affairs, with the majority distancing themselves with the ongoing protest calls. As it is evident from the previous protest, which was called by Azimio leadership to happen for 3 days, Azimio leadership gave the protest a cold approach, leaving their supporters in the masses of well-organized and riot police, including a special squad that was standby to attack using Subaru cars. No Azimio principal was seen in the public, and to make the matter worse, Mother Karua went mute, never to speak. Kalonzo went mute, only to emerge after the 3 days, where he claimed he had been under house arrest. Raila Odinga was also hiding. Wajakoya was hiding in his village, only to emerge after the 3 days, protesting alone with 2 motorbikes. Many of their supporters were frustrated and felt betrayed by their leaders. Police went ahead to beat, kill and injure many. But now the details of what is happening inside Azimio House have started coming out in public, and it's hard to hide them. According to one of the close allies of Mother Karua and an official at her party NAK Kenya, will not mention his real name, reveals to us that so many things happened on Tuesday before the protest started on Wednesday. Raila Odinga got angry as Mother Karua, Kalonzo Musyoka and Mwangi were opposed to 3 days of protest and were proposing another public appealing approach to counter Ruto influence and win Kenyans' heart. The ODM party technocrats insisted on protest. According to the Mother Karua group, which they have already named it Kamwene group, said no matter what hard they try, protest is not the option for the Azimio fans in Mount Kenya region. They argued that Mount Kenya region felt threatened and betrayed by protest and none would happen. They added that when they tried protesting in Mount Kenya, they felt ashamed and frustrated as even the paid protesters never came out to protest. They were all alone in the streets and they even risked being beaten by angry locals, like it happened to former Laikipia Governor Derito Mureithi in Nyahururu and Mother Karua and Munya in Meru. It was noted that protests were only domiciled in Luo Nyanza and Nairobi slums where many Luo people lives. Raila got angry to note that only Luo people were protesting and only ODM sons were protesting. He noted that many leaders were silently pulling out of the protest deliberately. Raila is also noted saying, if the other leaders are not interested in the protest, then no one should claim any funds from the coalition basket, saying people are hanging on his shoulder but are not ready to help him. Another group led by Kalonzo Musyoka claimed Raila has to declare who should take over after him and proposed he should allow Kalonzo to lead all Azimio plans in readiness to 2027 general elections. On this, Raila responded by acknowledging that they have been doing press conferences and meeting within Kalonzo's wiper offices as a sign of appreciation. Mother Karua group was opposing this approach, saying it is very early to make this decision. They felt Mother Karua was the second in command to Azimio leader and deserves respect before Kalonzo. On their side, Wiper Party argued that they gave Raila more votes than Uhuru and Mother Karua, which is true, and what they just want is Raila endorsing Kalonzo as early as possible. On their side, Kioni, Mwangi, Munya and Mother Karua expressed their worries, saying Mount Kenya region has rejected them and they have no political future if they continue with Raila's usual approach of protest. They dismissed accusation by some ODM leaders, saying they talk too much, knowing very well they never did enough for Raila in 2022. As this was happening, Uhuru came out from his hiding and for the first time acknowledged that Ruto was elected by Kenyans and is his president for now. He also said he is willing to sit and have a conversation with Ruto in case he calls him for a sit-down. The Mount Kenya group is worried that they will suffer the most out of this protest, arguing that those who boycotted protest calls like Sabina Chege are now doing well and have been embraced back fully, and they are likely to come back more stronger like they never did before. Raila is also facing hard times as close allies from ODM party advises him to find another Kenyan-friendly route to presidency without handshake, noting that the handshake ruined his presidential ambitions. The likes of Junet Mohammed, Hassan Joho and John Bahadi are some of the close allies telling Raila to relook at his team and create new strategies. He was told that opinion pollsters and media won't help him much because they have failed him before. Some of ODM MPs accuse Kalonzo, Mother Karua, Munya, Wajakoya, Kioni are just hanging around faking arrest for sympathy waiting for endorsement. According to MP Caleb Hamisi, he says that if anybody thinks of endorsement, he should go get jailed for years like Raila did, then come for endorsement. He warned those sitting pretty and can't organize protests in their areas but are shouting how government is targeting them to shut up. Shame on them, he tells them. Some clever Azimio fans noted how the most senior lawyers never appeared in court when members of parliament and senior politicians went missing for days. In fact, Martha Karua, who was MATIANG'I lawyer, never went to court or even to media to protest his arrest when he went missing for days. Babu Owino lawyers, apart from Degwajiro, just waited for him in court, not in the police hideouts. Only 2 governors who went to check on those injured by police in Siaya and Homa Bay. Others, it's media looking for them to comment on the issue. It's rumored that the counties of Kisumu, Siaya, Migori, Homa Bay are hurting due to this protest as no revenue is being collected. Businesses remain closed and everything is at standstill, only depending on the amount given by national government, which is not enough. This is hurting the governors who can't tell Raila they are hurting and have to support him, fearing the mob turning against them. It's now not clear which way Azimio, after they were forced to cancel their planned protest, which had reduced to only 1 day. Now is wait and see what will happen after President Ruto promised Raila of a meeting once he is back from Tanzania.
Kwa majina ni Cecilia Wairimu, coordinator wa Nairobi UDA. Hebu nikukaribisha Elizabeth Okoro mheshimiwa katika chama yetu ya UDA. Hatuna ukabila. Nikwambia asante, umefanya mahesabu ya kutosha. Sisi ukaa na mahesabu kwa meza wakati wowote. Wakati wowote chama ya UDA inafanya kitu, tunafanya na mahesabu. Mama karibu, tunakupenda. Na wenzako wale wote wamedefect, Machia ladies, tuko pamoja na nyinyi. Tushikilieni chama ya UDA katika jiji la Nairobi tuweze kuendelea. Yangu ni machache, nitaka kusema habari ya maandamano. Maandamano nimeona pia watu upande mwingine nguvu zinaenda zikiisha. Usicheze na njaa. Njaa siku moja, siku mbili, siku tatu, siku ya 4 mwezi amka. Sasa hiyo Wednesday wataweza kuamka. Na sisi tunasema hivi, kama mama wa Nairobi, tumeambia vijana watulie. Wakae nyumbani. Raundi hii mama watakuwa kwa barabara, tukishora masweta, tukiuza mboga zetu bila wasiwasi. Na niwaambie, tumesema tumefanya mahesabu. 2027 itakuwa walkover for President William Ruto.
Brian, mheshimiwa wa MCA. Kwa majina ni Brian Tenya, mimi ndo nominated youth na UDA Nairobi. Mimi kama mwana vijana wote sasa hivi tumeongea na wengine wako hapo nje. On Wednesday tutakuwa busy ku register chama, members waingie kwa chama. Hakuna maandamano, hata Kibira wote sasa hivi wako hapo nje wamesema hakuna maandamano. Next time mtu akipata kwa maandamano, sasa hivi ndo tunasaidia polisi kuambia ni tulieni, tukiwapea maji wakitulia sisi tulicontrol hapo na wengine. Tutakubali tena watu waharibu destruction ya mali. Hii mali imetafutwa na jasho na tuweze kurudisha country yetu nyuma kwa sababu ya personal interest. So kwa yangu ni kusema maandamano imeisha, na karibu sana Elizabeth kwa chama, na tunafurahia chama yetu kiingia palipo na mtio nyama tunda zinakuja na watu wengi. Asanteni sana. Last week mama Betty
UDA, kazi ni kazi. Give me a powerful one. UDA, kazi ni kazi. UDA, kazi ni kazi. Kazi ni kazi. Pesa mfukoni. Pesa mfukoni. Tulipe ushuru tujitegemee. Kwa majina naitwa Betty Ajera. Mimi ni mwanachama, life member wa UDA and Miss President Nairobi City County. Mama yangu, karibu sana. Karibu kwa chama, pamoja na our county coordinator Madam Mheshimiwa Cecilia na wengine. Akina mama, we are now in safe hands. We are in safe hands. Hallelujah. Amen. Na leo tunakaribisha wote katika chama na wamama wengine, viongozi wengine ambao pia wamekuja, lakini tunasema hivi, safari ya kusajili wanachama wa UDA sasa inaanza rasmi na tunasonga mbele, na tunaomba wale ambao wamekuwa wakitafuta waende kwa chama gani. Chama cha UDA is the party of choice, na ni chama ambayo inapatia watu wote, vijana, akina mama, the same opportunity to grow na kujiwekeza pia kimaisha. Na mimi ningependa tu kusema machache ya kwamba maandamano naye tunakataa. Wangapi wanakataa maandamano? Tunakataa maandamano Nairobi, tunakataa maandamano Kenya nzima. Kwa sababu gani? Nothing ever thrives in violence.
Yes.
Nothing ever thrives in chaos. Walipewa nafasi kwa bipartisan talks, wamekataa. Wameenda pale bungeni kupinga finance bill, wameshindwa. Walienda pale elections, walishindwa. Wameenda Supreme Court pia, wamefanya nini? Wameshindwa. Waachane na vijana wetu, waachane na akina mama wetu, wapate nafasi mwafaka ambayo iko kwa serikali ya UDA, ambapo kuna nafasi ya vijana kujihitimu kimaisha. Kuna hustler fund yenye imefunguliwa kwa kila mtu, shilingi 200-300 kwa siku, ambao unaenda kuharibu mali ya mwingine, alafu nyuma ya tent tena unarudi kwa huyo mtu umevunja mali yake, unamwomba ya kukula kwa hiyo siku. Pia tunakataa. Sisi kama Wakenya, sisi ni watu wa kupenda amani na tunasonga mbele kama jamii moja. Karibu sana tena mama kwa chama.
Asante sana.